Eye Contact deserves 3 out of 5 stars based on the elements of the story and the way the director chose to portray the suspense. Both the female runner and the shadow figure are the main characters of the story. It takes place mostly on a path that a runner takes through woods, sand dunes, and up a lighthouse in a coastal town. In the beginning, the runner seems carefree as she jogs in the woods. She makes her way to a lighthouse where she catches her breath and looks out at the view. In the distance, she sees a black figure among the beach and sand dunes, but isn't concerned about it until she starts her run back and looks back to see the figure up in the lighthouse where she just was. The drama heightens as she moves on and looks to see the shadow figure behind her on multiple occasions. Eventually, she is so frightened by the figure she sprints to her house, locks her door, and tries to call for help. In the end, the figure appears in her house and the runner leaves the phone hanging. Throughout the story, the filmmaker uses dramatic music to both create an eerie mood and foreshadow a frightening event that the runner will endure. The physical setting of the story also adds to what the audience feels because there is no one else in sight, which gives the sense of isolation while the runner is in danger. There are many suspense techniques used in Eye Contact to make the audience feel what the runner is feeling. The soundtrack is a big part of the suspense because it is very dramatic, fluctuating with the events of the film and helping with the foreshadowing of scary events. The film also foreshadows something unusual happening at the lighthouse and at the beach by showing it at the beginning with creepy music. There is even an instance where the filmmaker used a bit of dramatic irony showing the shadow figure behind the runner where the audience could see it but the runner could not, until she finally turns to face it. The director also uses camera angles and shots to enhance the drama and suspense of the plot. In the beginning, most of the shots were at eye level and wide to show everything around the runner and provide a setting. From the lighthouse, the camera was at a high angle to first show the black figure and illustrate how insignificant it is. It also shows close-up shots of the runner to show her reaction of confusion when she sees the figure. When the runner becomes more frightened of the shadow figure and is running fast away from it, the camera shifts to handheld shots to really make the audience feel the fear. The director also used some cut-in shots like at the end where it is focused on the phone hanging by the cord to emphasize the mystery. The techniques that the director uses are mostly effective, such as matching the shots with the music, but sometimes added too much drama to scenes. Creators of Eye Contact did a good job with most of the audio and visual aspects of the film. The combination of the soundtrack and the sounds of the runner's footsteps, breathing, and screams give the audience a sensory experience, which is the most memorable part. The ending was also a highlight of the film because it left the audience wanting more and in fear. However, the filmmaker could have developed the character of the shadow figure more, because even at the end of the story, the audience still doesn't really know what it is. The filmmakers could have also used less suspense techniques, because the acting of the runner by itself gave a frightening appeal, and the editing of the scenes sometimes seemed a bit over the top. Overall, however, the film seemed well thought out and creative.